is 2 hours, 5 minutes to Mazingira Day, the second one to be celebrated in Kenya. It's going to be one of those days that even for the Ministry of Environment and the government at large is doing things differently. Saying tunaenda primo and just making sure that we plant trees, and that is going to be a conversation this particular day on this episode of Green Fix. I'm yours truly, Stanley Nyongita. Our guest today, Dr. Clement Ngoriareng. He is the Senior Deputy Chief Conservator of Forests in charge of forest conservation and management at the Kenya Forest Service. Karibu sana, sir.
Thank you so much, Stanley.
Before we went to there, I was asking you if you're actually going to go to Kitale where the big day is going to be happening, and you say yes, you're going to be going there in a nutshell, because the government has really been pushing this conversation on one, planting 15 billion trees by 2032, but then particularly even for tomorrow, rallying schools to actually plant trees. Kindly tell us the thinking behind the focus on primary schools.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity also to appreciate you for inviting me to TV47 to talk about the big day tomorrow, which is Mazingira Day 2025.
Yes.
Like you said, I am also raring to go back to my primary school, which is in West Pokot, not Trans Nzoia.
Okay.
Not Kitale.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Which primary school? I'm now interested to know.
Yes, I did 3 primary schools. So
okay.
the last one is Ortum Primary School.
Okay.
Ortum Primary School. Before that, I was in Tamkal Primary School, and then Lomut and Otiot. Those are the real areas where I come from.
Right.
Yes. So thank you. Tomorrow is all system go for the Mazingira Day. And yes, the focus this time is let us go back to primary school, and we have coined it hashtag Turudi Primo to donate fruit tree seedlings,
right,
and also take care of the environment. Yes, this thinking was because we want to inculcate tree planting culture into the young minds,
right,
so that they grow knowing the importance of tree growing for purposes of securing the environment.
Okay.
And therefore, the ministry mooted this theme tomorrow, which is citizen-centric, to ensure that everyone is able to go back to their primary schools.
Right.
And the approach that we are using tomorrow is actually an all-government approach,
okay,
or an all-citizen approach,
right,
whereby cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, and to be very particular, we are having 57 principal secretaries,
okay,
24 cabinet secretaries.
yes,
we also have chairmen of boards of directors,
right,
CEOs of parastatals, senior government officers. They are all going to lead the tree planting activities tomorrow in their primary schools.
right,
And therefore, we have coined it hashtag Turudi Primo to donate tree seedlings.
And
fruit trees, yes.
Yes, and that is where I was actually going
Yes.
to. Why this focus on specifically fruit tree seedlings?
Of course, fruit trees, they have a lot of benefits,
Yes,
for food, and of course for our health. We have been told every other time that we need to eat fruits,
yes,
for purposes of taking care of our nutrition and of course our health.
right.
So we are emphasizing trees, fruit trees, because this is where we can also have other benefits apart from just being environmentally sound vegetation,
Okay.
just for purposes of fruits for the students,
Right.
and even for the population.
Okay.
And therefore we are focusing on the citizens, because we will deal with the students, and where the trees do not have some space to plant, they will be given also trees to take back to their homes. And therefore the parents will also be there, and if they don't get space to plant the trees in the school, then they will take the trees back to their farms.
So this means the schools have already been, at this particular time, the schools have already been allocated the trees to plant, the fruit tree seedlings to plant.
Yes.
For tomorrow.
Each school is expected to plant and grow 2,000 fruit trees.
By tomorrow?
By tomorrow. And like I said, where there is no enough space, then the students will go back with these fruit trees home.
Right.
To be able to plant home in their farms. And therefore, we are targeting close to 35,000 primary schools where we will do the planting tomorrow.
Dr. Planting a tree is one thing, but then planting it correctly is another thing. And I understand this is something that KFS is really passionate about, teaching people not just plant the trees, but also the correct way of even planting them. A number of, and particularly even parents, teachers who are going to be participating in this tomorrow are eager to actually even learn from you this evening on the practical way of actually, doing it.
Yes.
If you could paint us a picture of how you should actually do it.
Yes.
The do's and don'ts when you're planting your fruit tree seedlings.
Yes. You are right. You are right, Stanley, because people just think you just dig a hole and then put the seedling there, and that is it. That is why sometimes some of the trees that we plant that way don't do very well. Just to give you an assurance, each of those schools, we shall be having Kenya Forest Service officers to demonstrate how to do the tree planting very well, how to prepare the pit or the hole. Doing it, you do 2 feet down and 2 feet wide, and make sure that you remove the topsoil, then put it aside, then you get to the subsoil, you put it on the other side, then now you return back the topsoil. Which has a lot of minerals. Now you plant your seedling and then make sure it is standing correctly, and then return back the soil. That way you are able to plant it correctly, and make sure that when you water, the seedling is standing properly. Is
this the standard for all fruit tree seedlings, or in some? Because I mean, you understand, let's say for mangoes, for avocados, will there be a certain variance? Or probably is this also the reason why, even for the KFS officers, they'll also be there to advise?
They will be there to advise, and that is actually the standard procedure for every seedling. Even if it is a tree that you are planting, not necessarily a fruit tree, that is how to do it. So that you can get good growth and even a faster growth. For the seedling, will be able to establish quickly and grow very fast.
So 2 feet deep?
Yes, 2 feet deep and 2 feet wide.
2 feet wide.
Correct.
Let's talk about the sustainability as well, because I mean, planting the trees for the 10th of October is one thing. Showing up and the photo up there, but then months later, and also even leading up to the to 2032, where we do expect the 15 billion trees grown by then. What is the sustainability plan, particularly for these schools, these fruit tree seedlings that will have been planted tomorrow? For these 35,000 schools. The sustainability plan.
The reason why we are going to school is because there is protection for these planted fruit trees. We have the labor force for watering these fruit trees, and therefore we are assured that these seedlings will be protected. They will grow even into maturity. Any distraction from, say, stray animals will not be expected, because there will be protection. And then they will also be watering of these seedlings to make sure that they have enough moisture for them to develop. So that way, then we are able to monitor and track its growth even into the future. So even as we extrapolate this conversation, I'd love us to listen to what the Cabinet Secretary of Environment, Deborah Baraza, had said, and her message to Kenyans really on the same. Let's listen to that and then come back to continue this conversation.
For us, Mazingira Day is really for us to own the process, for us to care for our environment, to care for our people, and again, care for our future. And this is through restoring our ecosystem and ensuring our environment is clean, healthy, and safe. So it's a rally call to all Kenyans to contribute what you can. A fruit tree would cost around 100 to 150 Kenyan shillings. You can donate fruit seedlings, and again, go to your primary school and plant the seedlings, the fruit seedlings, so that we can have fruits that are accessible, because no child should sleep hungry. But even as you're in the schools, let us ensure that we are cleaning our environment. Let us teach the children to nurture that behavioral practice as they grow up to become responsible citizens. Let us each take responsibility, plant a tree, manage waste responsibly, protect our rivers, and nurture the land that sustains us. Together, we can make Kenya greener, cleaner, and more resilient. Happy Mazingira Day.
Definitely, happy Mazingira Day. And as Asia says, everyone has a responsibility to plant a tree. And the question here, Dr. First of all, where are we at when it comes to the trees that have been planted so far, even as we approach and even as we forecast planting 15 billion trees by 2032?
Yes. Yes, it is a very ambitious program to make sure that we are able to plant 15 billion trees by 2032. And this was because we are aiming at increasing our tree cover from where it is now, which is 12.13 to 30%.
Yes.
And by planting these 15 billion trees, we will be able to cover 10.6 million hectares.
All right.
Just to report, and my cabinet secretary was able even to release that information yesterday, that we have crossed the 1 billion mark by yesterday. So already we have planted 1.06 billion trees out of the 15 billion. And this is of course expected because it begins slowly, then now it will pick up momentum, and we shall be able to attain the 15 billion by 2032. And we encourage all Kenyans to be able to use every available space, be it in schools, be it in our farms, to make sure that we are able to plant and grow these 15 billion trees in our environment.
But something that Kenyans love is being, at least give them an appreciation, and that's something that KFS has done so far.
Yes.
Having the ACT Awards.
Yes.
And the ceremony will be happening on the 24th of October. Kindly shed light on, because the people who had already submitted, the deadline was end of last month. Tell us, what do we expect on the 24th of October? How many people actually were interested in submitting what they've done, the number of trees they've planted the whole of last year as well?
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, just to correct you, actually the deadline was extended.
Okay.
It was extended to 31st of October.
Okay.
So if there are people out there who had not submitted,
they have a chance to continue.
They have a chance to do that. And this ACTS Award is actually an innovative approach to help us fast track the achievement of this 15 billion, and also encourage citizens to be able to plant more trees. And we are going to reward anyone who has done exemplary good work in growing trees, wherever they are, right from the high potential even up to the ASALs. And we have various categories. So you can get in as an individual, you can get in as a group or as a community, you can compete even as corporates, NGOs, government agencies, and very many other categories. We have actually about 8 categories, and you can go into the ACTS Award website, and you can be able to click in and see. So we shall be rewarding those individuals that have planted the most trees in their farms. We will also see those who have done innovative approaches to grow these trees. Those who have also done well in areas where the moisture is not very good, like in the arsals, we will also reward such individuals who have done some good work in areas where aridity is so high. And therefore, yes, just to report that as of today, we have had close to 850 applicants.
Okay.
And a number of them being individuals, companies, over 30 of them.
Right.
And we are giving another opportunity for people to be able to apply and compete for purposes of this award. And this way, we shall be also rewarding the work by Kenya Forest Service, making sure that we are able to do the kind of work that is expected of us, and also encourage other partners to even come in. We will also reward even people like you if you are promoting issues of environment.
We do actually. I mean, here at Greenfix.
You are here in Greenfix, so you can also be able to apply and get an award, because we have special awards for those who are promoting issues of tree planting.
Two issues to clarify before I get your final thoughts. One, it comes to the most trees planted, as well as even the timelines of the trees planted, and particularly even for the most trees planted. A number of people question, how do you authenticate that person A has planted 1,000 trees, 5,000 trees from this particular time to this particular time? And in specific regions, how do you authenticate that? And also tell us the timelines.
Yes, we of course, in the application, as you apply, you will also be telling us how many trees you have planted. You will also be telling us which is this ecoregion that you come from. Then we have judges, independent judges, who will be able to tell who has planted the most number of trees, depending on the region where they come from. So we have independent judges to look at all this and be able to see how the competitors have performed wherever they are. So it will be a very transparent process, and we can assure you that those who qualify to get the award will actually get the award.
And the second issue, the timelines of the trees planted?
The trees planted, yes, we have a period, we have a duration, depending on the class that you have got in. Yes, so we have durations as provided by in the website. So if you click into the website, you'll be given the conditionalities as it is provided there.
So purpose for the viewers, it's ACT.
It is called African Champion of Trees Award. Yes.
You can look at it there. For your clarion call to the people watching us this evening, you have been creating awareness.
Yes.
Where so far do you feel like we are as a country when it comes to the understanding of matters, even climate action? You could really speak to the people out there and really reassure them.
Yes. Yes. We as Kenyans, we are actually facing the challenges of climate change. We have temperature rises. You have floods that we experience as a nation. We have very interesting diseases affecting animals and even affecting vegetation out there. And these are effects of climate change. And this is a problem that has really affected us as a country. And that is why we are promoting issues of tree planting, because we believe that forests play a very big role in reducing emissions into the atmosphere and bringing the effect of climate change. And therefore, we as Kenyans, we haven't attained much. You can see our tree cover is still, it's just slightly above the internationally accepted standard, that is 10%. But the forest cover, we have not reached the minimum, which is 10%. So we are not doing very well. But that is why the president was able to call us into action for planting the 15 billion trees for us to make sure that we are able to manage issues of climate change. So this is a call to all Kenyans. Let us respond. Let us grow trees and let us fight issues of climate change. change in our country.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Dr. Clement Ngoriareng, he is a Senior Deputy Chief Conservator of Forests in charge of forest conservation and management at the Kenya Forest Service. Dr. After this conversation, we're going to also be listening to a young girl who is also helping in matters planting trees in our special segment called The Green